What's going on, guys? So this is a 05 Mastercraft X10. I'm in the middle of replacing my fuel pump that I think went bad, or from what I can test, it went bad. Tested the fuses, the relays, power, everything's good. So I think my fuel pump just went bad, which they're notorious for doing. Just want to give you a rundown. I'm going to go and do like a more in-depth, but I got it taken apart. I guess my fuel line wrench here is not the right one, maybe, I don't know, but it's not working, so I can't get this fuel line right here disconnected. So I just decided to take it out with it all connected like this. And basically what you see here, here's the canister. It's real simple to take apart. There's like a screw or two on each of these that lets it slide up and down. And then there's like 4 screws that you take out right here that lets it slide out. There's the filter. I'm going to try to get that off and try to clean that up. Well, that's where I'm at. Here's the crappy hose. I guess they upgraded the hose to a braided one that doesn't kink. This feels like a nylon piece of shit. So this is the one that people are saying that are kinking a lot. So that's what I got. Pretty simple though, pretty straightforward. You got a positive and negative here. These are the pumps, like I said, very similar. I'm gonna leave a link in the description on what I got. Comes with a couple O-rings, comes with a new filter, but we're not gonna be able to reuse that one. And I think these are for sound or vibration. This is for the new one. This was the old one, so I might just reuse the old one there. But anyways, that's where I'm at. And like I said, I'll do another video that'll do more of a step-by-step here. Alright, just want to do a quick update. I ended up pulling this hose off the connection right there. That's the regulator. I just pulled it off, and I'm going to use this supplied hose with my pump. This isn't going to kink, and it should just be a straight shot in there. So hopefully it's long enough. Just wanted to update you. This is the hose that you don't want. There's already a little bit of kinkage, but anyways, gonna get back at it. Alright, just want to do a little overview. So I got the new pump installed and fired it up. So that was indeed the issue. I do want to go through the procedure if you're going to attempt this yourself, and I definitely recommend doing it yourself, because they charge $700 for this whole module when you can spend, you know, 130 bucks on a new pump in a couple hours of your time and just do it yourself. So to give you the rundown, of course, make sure your batteries are disconnected or switched off. And the first thing you need to do on the back of your motor, let's see if I can get in here, you'll see it's near your ECM. There's 3 relays. Kind of give you a better view right here. So I have the 5.7 liter MCX 05 Mastercraft X10. So right here on the back of the engine, you can see them right here. You got 3 relays right there. You'll need to check those, and then right here it looks, it's a cap right here. It's got 3 fuses in it, and one of those is for your fuel pump as well. Mine has 320 amp, but I read that a lot of them have 15 amp, so I don't know if these have been swapped out or not. I might throw some 15s in there later, but you need to check those first. Check your fuse, check your relay, and then if both those check out, we'll go back to the pump. You know, it's good to check power at the plugs here. See if you're getting power, and then move on to the pump. So like I said, really the only guidance I can give you is get one of these. This is your fuel line disconnect tools. Like I said, I had one of these. I thought it would work, but it didn't. So I ended up picking up this later, so I had it for the future, but you'll need that to disconnect this. Go ahead and pull this screw, so you'll take this bracket off and you can release the fuel line there. And then after that, it's just unplugging everything, disconnect everything, unscrew all these bolts, set them to the side, don't lose them. I lost one. Disconnect your vent and pull it out, and just pay attention to how it's assembled and try to put it back exactly how it was. There's a piece of plastic in there, you know, that keeps the pump from coming up, so you want to make sure the pump is seated properly in there, and then that plastic goes over it with the screws on the side to keep the pump from dislodging itself. So just make sure you take pictures or pay attention how it's assembled before you disassemble it, and make sure you put it back the same way. But other than that, pretty straightforward job, and definitely recommend doing it yourself. You know, there's a lot of help out there on the forums, but hopefully this video kind of helps on, you know, if you guys out there want to try it yourself. Definitely recommend it instead of paying the $700 and having a dealer do it and having to drop off your boat. Like I said, I ended up getting rid of this crappy hose. You can see it kinks real easy, so if you have one of these, I would definitely get rid of it. This is a Carter pump, so that's what you're going to read a lot, is that these Carters will fail. So in the future, for 140 bucks, I would recommend actually buying another replacement pump and keep it in your boat somewhere. So if you're out far enough, you know, where you can't really get assistance and it ever happens again, you can replace it yourself. Not that you would want to do it out there in the water, but it's nice to have, so you you know, have that feeling where you're not going to get stranded. You got all the parts you need. So anyways, hope this video helped for the guys that are having fuel issues. I will say I recommend getting a gauge right here. That's how I knew it was bad. You'll hook it up right there on your fuel rail, screw it in, turn the key, and if you're not getting any fuel pressure, it's most likely because your fuel pump is dead. So do that, check your fuses, check your relays, and then move on to the replacement. Guys, got any questions, let me know. Thanks.